What's going on, guys? So your five senses and the data downloads for your nervous system. So one of the biggest things, and I continue to try to share this and explain this for a variety of different reasons, in a variety of different contexts with different examples, so that you could better understand how important the nervous system is in the physiological effects for the rest of the systems in the body, your muscles, your fascia, your digestive, your lymphatic, all of those. So the nervous system is downloaded with sensory input through your five senses. Now I want you to do a small little drill, just so you have an idea of how impactful each sense is to installing input for the nervous system. So I want you to stand where you are. I want you to close your eyes. Now maybe you're by yourself watching this video. Maybe you're walking on the treadmill at the gym. Maybe you're at work in the office. But I want you to think about this. If you close your eyes, let's take you out of your environment. Let's put you in the middle of Grand Central. Okay, so you're in Grand Central, New York City. There's chaos everywhere. Now we take away one of your senses. We take away your sense of sight. So you're there, your eyes are closed. The longer your eyes are closed, the more your system is going to start to feel anxious. It's going to start to feel nervous. The nervous system feels nervous. You might start to feel fear. You might start to feel uncertainty. And the reason for this is because we've taken away your sight, which is downloading 24/7 input for your nervous system. You can see the people around you. You can see what's going on. You can hear it. You can see it. You can analyze it. But when you take away that sight, when you can't analyze visually what's going on, you're now going to experience a different level of emotional feelings, because you now don't know if somebody's going to bump into you, if somebody's going to come up and punch you, if somebody's going to hug you, if somebody's going to rob you. You just have no idea, because your sensory input isn't downloading for your nervous system. And so your nervous system is going to generate a different layer of emotional reactivity based on not having that sensory input. And so if you're standing there with your eyes closed and you don't know what's going to happen, it's that jump scare effect. So you're just uncertain at all of the things surrounding you. And if you're born blind, or you go blind and you lose your sight very early on, you learn to adapt and your other senses get heightened. But all of those five senses are downloading into the nervous system. So when we have clients come in, when the clients are on the table, and this goes back to one of the which position you start your client in talks, if the client can't see what's going on, if we start a client face down, especially a female client with a male therapist, if they don't know or they don't have the ability through that visual sense to see what we're going to do, what's going on, and there's trauma and there's triggers in their systems, and they feel unsafe, they feel nervous, they feel anxious, well, those feelings have a very physiological effect on their physical body, on the muscles and on their fascial system. So if you touch somebody and they can't see where you're touching them or when you're going to touch them, their system is going to get jumpy. I've had this happen myself. I'm sure you guys have had this, and it's more of a, hey, just calm down. It's okay. It's relaxing. But their nervous system can't see. It doesn't have the visual sensory input to know what's going to happen. And so when something does happen, it triggers an effect in their emotional reactivity to the physical touch. So again, it's important to understand how the nervous system needs to be focused on, and at least at the bare minimum understood in the context of physical therapy or healing or unlocking the muscular system in a nervous system based approach. And again, If you have the techniques, that's one thing. If you don't understand how the nervous system plays a huge role into how those techniques are received and perceived from the client, then you're doing your client a disservice. So please understand the nervous system, dive more into the nervous system, take an SRT course, hop on our SRT On Demand channel if you're looking to learn more and you're not concerned about a certification, but really do yourselves a favor, understand the nervous system. Get out of the medical science-based mechanical approach. That's one ideology. Understand the metaphysical components to feelings, emotions, and energy transference, to sensory data download. This is all science, but a lot of people disregard it still because it's metaphysical. But understanding the energetic, emotional, vibrational frequencies, sensory input, nervous system, communication to the rest of the body is going to make a huge difference with your clients.